All right, we continue delving into some Gaelic sports right now as we get to hear from the ladies. Aoife Duggan is joining us from Madison Gaelic Football Club. And Aoife, thank you so much for joining us. If you could, tell people where you hail from. Where are you from? Because when I talked to you a little bit beforehand, it doesn't seem like you're from Madison.
No, exactly. I'm not, as you can tell by the accent. I'm obviously originally from Ireland. I'm from County Mayo on the west coast of Ireland, so not too far from Galway. And County Mayo is, we're probably more popular at the moment for our exceptional results in ladies Gaelic football. So I suppose it's kind of fitting that I'm from the county that does very well in All-Ireland finals in that regard.
Okay, so now for ladies Gaelic football, now we had talked to Heath a little bit on the men's side of things. How does the ladies game differ from the men's game?
Yes, yeah, so the ladies game, very similar in a lot of respects. The football, the ball that we use is a little bit smaller, so a little bit easier to manage. And the ladies rules, I suppose, are a little bit more favourable towards us. We can pick the ball up off the ground. We can also, same as the guys, take 4 steps and then we have to bounce the ball, or as we call solo it, or do a hand pass. But generally it's fairly similar in all regards. It isn't quite as physical, I will say that. So no need to worry about hurting yourself too much. But yeah, in all regards, very similar.
Yeah, I was wondering about the body contact, because in the U.S. they kind of differ between men's and women's hockey, and they don't allow for checking. So I was just wondering about the actual physicality of it. Although I'm thinking it's probably still a pretty physical sport and can get pretty crazy, can it?
Yeah, definitely. And I suppose like any sport, you know, it's all about the fun, but there's also an element of being competitive on that. And while you're on the pitch, you obviously want to, you know, do the best you can as part of the team. But it's very much about a team sport. And you know, the main thing is that we have fun. Genuinely, it's all about fun. So no experience at all is required. So like a lot of our team members that joined when we set up the club this last summer and summer of last year, they didn't have any experience at all. So luckily I played it as a child back in Ireland, but lots of our team members have never played it before. So you don't need any experience at all to join us.
So you ended up setting up the club and bringing the sport basically over to Madison. What's one of the biggest challenges, I would guess, in teaching people about the sport?
Yeah, one of the biggest challenges, I suppose, first of all, getting people to come and give it a try is probably the biggest challenge. But in terms of getting people to experience the sport, really one or 2 training sessions, and they usually pick it up very, very quickly. Like our first training session last Wednesday night at WI57 Fields, we had some new members that night, and by the end of the session, they've really got to grips with kind of the basics of the sport. So it's very easy to pick up. If people want to check you out in person, where can they come and see it live? They can do a couple of things. First of all, they can come and join us every Wednesday night, as I said, at 7 p.m. in WI57 Fields. In Madison. They can also check us out on the Madison Ladies GAA or Gaelic Football Facebook page that we have, or if you just Google Madison Gaelic Football, you'll find us. And the third thing that you can do is join us on the 13th of May in Breeze Stevens Fields at 3 p.m. for an introduction to Gaelic football, and also see us play a game, and that covers the ladies and the men's as well.
Love it, great stuff. Aoife, thank you so much for joining us.
Great, thank you very much.